All right, here we are, 93% complete with one more tier to go, tier 15. If you're gonna skip, apparently it's gonna cost 45 gold, but that's just silly. Since we made this far, might as well complete what we've started, right? So we got endurance, speed record, and a cup. We'll start with endurance at Silverstone Grand Prix. And as you can see, it seems like this event is doable once again with unserviced car. This final endurance looks like we need to cover some 3 kilometers, 3.1 to be exact. So once again, we'll give it the bare minimum since we do have a speed record that we still have to do. So I don't want to create myself a problem by going further than necessary, right? So that will make the next goal more challenging. So we'll keep the winning margin to the minimum in this case. It'll be 3.1 kilometers and change. So we'll just hang back. I might have to overtake a few, but it's a Grand Prix, so here, let's overtake around the loop and the aim tree as we head into the Wellington Straight here. So we want to get some time added up prior to getting into these faster sections, since with the car underperforming, it's a little bit difficult if I fall behind, even with the trained bots. Alright, now on to 2 kilometers, just maybe one more to go. We'll see exactly what kind of distance we have to cover. And I think, I didn't mean to overtake that guy, but oh well. Allow me 10 more seconds to complete this. So 3 looks like it's going to be closer to 3.2 rather than 3.1. Let's find out. Use tractor beam to get it closer. Alright, so it's 3.19. That is really more like 3.2, but I guess they still call it 3.1. Alright, they're gonna round it down. Small off-track penalty. Where did I go off-track? I don't remember. But then again, even if you get 2 wheels off the track, they consider it off-track for that purpose. Yeah, but anyway, there's the bare minimum done for the first of the final 3 races here in the last tier of this limited time series. All right. It's the first gold trophy of the final tier, so 2 more to go. Let's go on to speed record. But before that, let's check out. So now down to 40 gold if I want to complete it, or if I want to skip. All right, Suzuka East speed record. Target is 255 and change. And you can tell how slow the bots are comparing the distance between the last place, which I believe was like 252, right? And yeah, 7th place is at 252 and the first place was 255. So that's a pretty narrow gap, which basically tells me the bots are pretty slow. But more pressing question is, am I going to be able to hit that speed with the car in critical service condition? Not in this part of the circuit, because Suzuka East, of course, the main pit straight is the fastest section of the track, so it's all going to be about how I handle this final corner, heading into the main pit straight. Alright, 250s. That's not looking likely. Not even close. Under 240, so I got good 15, 16 kph to make up here. So I guess I have two options. Even if I slow down, it's most likely not going to come down below 252 because yeah, the bottom of the grid is about there. So a couple of options. I can either yeah, 250-232 is the last place. So either I can get the car serviced and try it again, or I can turn around at the beginning and basically extend the main pit straight to last a bit longer into the first big corner. So let's pull back and start about here into the final corner. A little bit of skidding. That's hopefully won't affect it too much. But I'm hoping that extending this main straight will get me enough distance to reach the top speed to 51, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, 56. A little bit of speed to spare in this case. So we are gonna be able to continue on with unserviced car campaign here of completing this limited time series. You just have to win by very small margin. That is, of course, except for the final race, which will just run flat out. But for this one, yeah, only way I can reach the top speed here is by turning around at the beginning, which is fairly common practice for some of these speed records, especially if you're running in red, or if you just don't feel like investing in upgrades, or if you're already maxed out but somehow somebody else has set up larger, greater speed than you can possibly take. Well, that's how it's done. So is that less than ideal way to accomplish this? Yeah, I don't like doing it this way, but it needs to be done. So alright, so that is the second of the last trophies down to one final trophy, one final cup race at Hockenheim Short. 53.7 is the PR required, and if I want to skip, it's still going to cost me 35 gold. Forget that. Alright, this is going to be a whopping 6-lapper. Boy, they reserved the longer 140 end, didn't they? Because I know it's just a short track here at Hockenheim, but it's not the shortest track. It's not like Richmond or Dubai Oval. So this is still gonna take a few minutes to complete. So of course, since this is the last race of the event, we'll go as fast as I can do. At least try to make this as legit of a race as I can. I'll try to not cut any corners going around, and I'll try to avoid any collisions as well if I can. I'll try to make it as clean as possible. Alright, a little bit of a fog of racing there, kicking up some dirt. Alright, so far pretty good, pretty clean race. try to avoid any contact. So far, I haven't made any. Take the inside. Right. Let's see. Should I take the inside? Oh! Okay, well, I made contact there. This pungent sauce decided to get in my way when he not keep going in his own lane. My goodness. Alright, anyway, a little bit of skidding. Alright, but I'll try to, well, at least now the traffic's cleared. I should not have to make any contact from this point on. And I'll try, I guess now, stay on track to make it as clean as possible. Not gonna promise anything regarding skidding because well, that one I don't know. Not very good at keeping the car from skidding, but I'll try my best to stay on track. And you know, drifting is kind of cool, so right, Sachs curve into the southern curve. There we go. As we wrap up lap 2, stay on track. Alright, so 58-59 second range is what looks like a lap takes. So with 6 laps, that's a good 6-minute race here. So yeah, that's not a short one. And that's not a long one, but you know, this is like a multiple laps in Grand Prix circuit. Like 3-lapper at a Grand Prix circuit, I think would take about a similar amount of time. There we go, some drifting action there, getting into Mobile 1. Or coming out of Mobile 1. Lap 3. Let's see how we fare in this. Oh, we're gonna start to lap some opponents. Alright. So a little bit of traffic management, but they're much more spread out. Okay, 59 seconds this time, so I guess I didn't do quite as well as the last one. So we're beginning to lap these cars. Call it like a second half of this race, starting in the lap 4 or tail end of lap 3. Alright. It's like an obstacle course now. Try to avoid making contact with these slower opponents. So good, staying on track. Inside, outside, and back onto the inside. Overtake here into finishing lap 4. 5, that was a slow lap. 3 minutes, 1 second. You know, I'm gonna blame it on traffic. Not able to always take the fastest line, no? So 18 seconds at the first checkpoint. Maybe I'll get 36 seconds, around 30 something, second checkpoint. Yeah, that's right after the, or right before, okay, 38 seconds, so that's a little bit slower in the second sector. So ideally, I would like to hit it at 36 or 37, double of the first sector, you know what I mean? Taking about the same time. And the final third of the track, 59 seconds, that was almost a full minute. So yeah, so each track typically divided, well, they are all, not just typically, they're divided into thirds, division of thirds, right? So you get 3 2 checkpoints and obviously the finish line. So when you're racing, you can kind of figure out which sector slows you down by kind of figuring out, comparing your time. It's not always exact. There are just genuinely slower sectors in a circuit for obvious reason, and they're generally going to take a little bit longer, but you do want to keep it fairly consistent, you know. Anyway, final lap. Looks like able to lap everybody. Alright, good deal. As we wrap up this final race for this limited time series. Alright, took 6 minutes and 17 seconds really. And that was really running without trying to slow down any bots there. Just trying to keep it as clean as I can. So let's see what kind of lap time was the best one. A good minute 16 seconds ahead of the closest opponent. 58 seconds and change was the best lap time. So was that the lap 2 or lap 3? I cannot remember exactly which one. But one of the earlier laps I had a better run. Of course, after the 3rd lap we had to deal with the traffic. But yeah, so there's a final upgrade scheme there. 3 across the board except for engine, which has 4 upgrades, but of course that's the one without the gold upgrade. Anyway, 100% complete. Reward is 15 gold. Combined total is of course 25. So there you go. Congratulations. SLS AMG GT3 Championship done. So it ended up costing me what, 77 gold, right? And then the total reward we got back was 25. So that is, I consider as 32%, around 32% upgrade discount, which is not bad, at least for those. So anyway, see you in another series.